Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading for November 13th to the 19th. This is for Scorpio and Scorpio rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional cult across spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity to get more specific and detailed with your reading, Scorpio. I do this because you know I love you. I want you to feel like it's a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one rather than a general spread. Lastly, I use astrology because it brings a lot more depth to your reading. So Scorpio, this is, first of all, happy birthday. Oh my goodness, this is the last week of pretty much the Scorpio season. You know, so we're moving into Sagittarius season next week. So happy birthday. I hope you're having a great birthday season. I want you to know this week is going to be pretty significant for you. It's going to be pretty pivotal too. You know, we have that new moon in your sign, okay? But it's not just a new moon in your sign. We have something happening over the weekend. It's almost like your birthday, New Year's, Leonardo DiCaprio finally winning an Oscar all in one. Okay, it's a big thing. It's a big week for you, all right? Now, if you saw last week's reading, you know that it was tricky, right? Last weekend with Mars opposing Uranus over the weekend. Mars is... Come on, he's not really, he's in your sign. When Mars and the sun, you know, we're in Scorpio season, so obviously the sun is in your sign too. It's pretty intense, okay? So things are just like, listen, this is going to play a big factor in the kicking off the week, okay? Mars, just think of, you know, Mars just got dumped 20 seconds before a dodgeball game, all right? Gonna let loose. He's gonna get loose. But so on the 13th, we have the new moon in your sign. Now, what makes this tricky is that, remember how I just said Mars is opposing Uranus, right? Now, on the same day of the new moon in your sign, the sun will be opposing Uranus. So you see how we have these really hard Uranus aspects, and Uranus is the planet of surprises and the unexpected. So that said, it could be a challenging week. It could start off really challenging. Okay. I love new moons in Scorpio. I personally love them. I love the passion, the intensity that it brings, especially like that, you know, empowerment energy, and that there's this quality to it, even though, you know, the moon traditionally is in its fall in Scorpio. The moon is very feminine. Scorpio, you know, your traditional ruler Mars, Pluto, current modern ruler, so masculine, right? So it's just going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky. And I just want you to know that something unexpected could happen that you don't see coming, all right, around this time. Or it could be you. You could decide to do something unexpected, something that you're like, F it, I'm going to do this instead. This is your new moon, okay? This is all you. It's in your first house, so this is you, your identity, you know, the role that you play, even your physical body too. So a lot of y'all could be having some sort of thoughts in terms of like transformation in that regard as well. The analogy I've been making is like, just think of just opening a pickle jar, okay? You're opening a pickle jar, and it is just really, it's the hardest one you've ever had to open, all right? You're just trying to open this pickle jar, you're trying to open it, and it's just, you finally open it, but instead of pickles, it's a jar of snakes. Okay. So hello, there's that surprise, right? You did not see that coming. Or, you know, you're trying to open this pickle jar because you're having this backyard barbecue. Okay. And everybody's coming. Okay. Everybody's coming. You put up the string bites, and, you know, you ordered all the, really good food from, you know, Popeyes, whatever it is. What you do, you Scorpio, you do you. And everybody's so excited about these pickles, and you're just you can't get them open, and you want to get them open before everyone comes. And then you finally get it open, and boom, it starts raining, and there goes your barbecue. Okay, so it really is just going to be, every Scorpio is different. Every Scorpio has a different birth chart. Y'all are very different, so it's going to affect every Scorpio differently. Okay, so just keep that in mind. I do love this new moon in Scorpio. And when I say this is a big week for you, pivotal week, this is a new moon in your sign. You know, we're talking like months. It's changing. It's a new cycle for you. You're entering a brand new cycle. You know it too. 2. You've seen your past readings. You know you're going through this brand new cycle, transformation, big time. And the other thing is that while this is happening, even though the new moon, as you know, the energy of it lasts a little bit longer than these oppositions, right? So it's just around this time it may be really tricky as something, there's this new you, right? And I'm going to tell you why. Again, it's really pivotal and it's a big week for you. But we do have on the 15th, Mercury sextiling Venus. I absolutely love this. It is kind of like this nice little breather, all right? It is kind of a nice little breather. I think that you're going to have a lot more clarity, especially with Venus having gone in Libra. That's your 12th house, the subconscious. Mercury, the planet of communication, logic. So a lot going on up here. But Mercury and Venus are such fast-moving planets, so you could feel it for like a hot second, but you're going to love it, okay? You're going to love it. It's going to be very nice. It's a beautiful aspect. Now, on the 17th, now this is over the weekend. On the 7th, and I've talked about this in my November forecast, this is when Mars and the Sun trine Neptune. This is absolutely amazing. Neptune happens to be in Pisces, your BFF, fellow water sign, and it is your 5th house of love, of romance, of pleasure, of recreation, procreation. It's such a nice house. It's such a nice house. So I absolutely love this. Like, you could have some really wonderful ideas moving forward. Just really like your creativity sparked in a big way. And what makes this date extraordinarily special is that the Sun is going to conjunct Mars. All right. And so I also talked about this. We have a Mars Cazimi. Hello, on the 17th. All right. So this is I can't even stress to you how big this is. We haven't had a Mars Cazimi in a while. And this is a Cazimi, by the way, is when like the planet's in the heart of the sun. It's the easiest way to explain it. And so the alignment, it's just really powerful. And as we know, the Sun and Mars are in your sign. That's why you're going to feel it the most. This is literally like the fact that you have a new moon in the beginning of the week in your sign, and now this Cazimi at the end of the week in your sign. I mean, this is a big rebirth week. Okay, it's almost like new you. All right, new week, new you. All right, this is so take advantage. This is a day where you just may feel absolutely driven, especially with ideas. You could come up with the idea of becoming the next big hockey player, whatever you do. Remember, it's every Scorpio is very different, but either way, let's get to it. Let's get to it, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for you for November 13th to the 19th. Again, this is for Scorpio and Scorpio rising. And if you want to read for your Venus and your moon, I would absolutely read for your moon this week with a new moon in your sign and Venus having gone in Libra. It really is. Venus is definitely going to have it's playing a really big role right now. Venus. So if you want a little bit more clarity in terms of that area of your life, like love and money and romance, but even just like, thinking about your reading last week, just, all this activity in your 12th house, the subconscious and your dreams and whatnot. Let's go ahead and get started, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for you for November. I'm very excited I'm actually very, very excited to do your reading and very curious to see what's going on for you. November 13th to the 19th, again, for Scorpio and Scorpio rising. So, Scorpio, like I said earlier, I do a traditional cultic cross spread. Really does bring the best overview. And you know what? I will pull clarifiers for this reading. Secondly, you'll see that my dog has joined me and has taken up all my table space here. Just relaxing, chillaxing. It's so funny. I was looking at the camera earlier. I was like, why is she staring at the wall? She's like so like Blair Witch over here. I'm just joking. By the way, did you know, Scorpio? I'll tell you later. Okay, so Scorpio. Yeah, you're good. Okay, you're good. Oh my gosh, you're really good. There's something. I mean, you're good. Okay. When I talk about this really new big thing that's happening, Let's get started. You got the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Really like this for you, actually, especially because the Knight of Pentacles is very like this knight out of all the knights. You see his horse is going nowhere, and there's a good reason for that, okay? You see that's the largest field in tarot. So it's almost like, you know, the Knight of Pentacles coming up in your past. It's like you've planted seeds already, and there's something that there's a longevity energy that comes with the Knight of Pentacles, like this long haul, in it to win it, commitment energy. And so I love this energy already because it seems like there's something that has begun for you, and you're really, really being very patient with it. It is something that is not like a very quick, like, thing. It's just like you're in it for the long haul, okay? And it could be career here for sure, especially because you did it. You know, it is Pentacles, and that has been a big thing for y'all, but like work, but. It's Pentacles are our physical reality, so it can also be like, what have you invested in? What is the thing that you've invested in that you're just like, okay, I love this. I want to see it to the end. We're in it to the end, right? So I really, really do love this for you, especially because the Knight of Pentacles is Virgo. As we know, Virgo is your 11th house. And so that is your hopes and your wishes. And, you know, it's even, like your friends, groups you belong to, your social network, social media, if that's a thing for y'all, as well as so there could be some group that you formed, or you could have started a band or something. I don't know. There could be some organization that you've really, if you haven't started it, maybe have joined, or there's some sort of collective energy to that. The reason I bring that up is because you also got the Three of Pentacles in the heart of your spread. This is very nice. Okay. So, this is, really working with other people. Okay. At the core of this card, you see, I'm going to show you something here. You see that stonemason here? He cannot build this cathedral without the architects, right? And vice versa. So at the end of the day, it's working with others for success. All right. There's an element of bonding with this card that I really deeply love. So it's very nice. A lot of y'all could have started new projects. There's so many. Like when I said y'all like work is a big thing, you have to remember way back in July. I know, way back, right? It's already November. What? Way back in July, the North Node moved into Aries. That is your 6th house of everyday activities, of your routines. Things have just there's been focus there, okay? And it also includes work. Work is a big thing there. So art, like projects, like passion projects and whatnot. But there is a sense of there's something that you're building here for longevity. And it's not alone. You're not doing it alone. All right? So I really like that for you. 3 is also all about creation as well, okay? 3's, it's like the birth of new things, in addition to like growth and advancement, and maturation and whatnot, but really great because at the end of the day, that's what you want. All right, that's what you want. To really just it's like there's people involved here as you move forward this week in a project, passion project, career, something with money, especially coming after the Knight of Pentacles as well. But you did get the 6 of Cups in your challenge area. So there is something where I'm really going to have to urge you here, Scorpio. I've really... I think I may have said it in your last reading. It's just like, don't be so hard on yourself. There could be just like this intense drive that you have right now, especially with the Sun and Mars in your sign still. Okay. And so there really is a sense of like, don't overdo it, but also continue to have your, open your heart. This is I love the 6 of Cups. Okay. I love the 6 of Cups. 6 is the heart of the tree of life. And there's a lot of harmony in this card. There's a lot of kindness in this card. It's in your challenge area, but the biggest thing that is coming through is that there is something where it could be like a disconnect between you And the people that you're working with can be a relationship as well. It can be work related, family related, whatever resonates with you. But there is something where it's just like, don't be so hard on yourself. Really just tap into your inner child. Okay. It's almost like, don't, uh, just really, really, let people in. Okay. Let people in. Um, I mean, looking at your entire spread, it just feels like you are laser focused, and there's things that you want for sure. I mean, you got the 4 of Wands and the 3 of Wands here. Okay, so again, the fact that I brought up the Sun moved into Aries. I'm sorry, the North Node moved into Aries back in July. Again, that's your 6th house. Okay, so a lot of activity there, and you just got 2 Aries cards. Okay, here up in your crown and in the root of your spread, and this is a big card of milestones. So there's a lot that I'm getting energetically that it's like, this is it's almost like a lot of you have entered new places in your life already. If not, it definitely is going to happen this week with the new moon in your sign. Okay. And then you've got the 3 of Wands, which is, I call it the green light card. It's like, go, ready. You're ready for this new thing that you're chasing. Okay. A lot of self-discovery too. And that, that's typical during birthday seasons anyway, where you are spending a lot of time thinking about, what have I accomplished? What I want to do next? And so it's just so coincidental that there's all this stuff that's happening for you right at your birthday season. So there could be a lot on your shoulders. There could be a lot that's going through your head right now. There could be a lot of big changes in your life. I'm not gonna lie, Scorpios, y'all are going through some really big changes. Okay, but it's very nice to see your spread this week. It's all about, again, 3. Remember what I said about 3. So you got these 2 3s here, which is absolutely nice. And then you have these 2 knights, which is just, knights are, they're very active. They're committed. And this knight, you have the Knight of Wands in your future. Really great. Especially because when you think about the future, when I mentioned that we're moving into Sagittarius season, we already have Mercury in Sagittarius. Okay. And so, money may be on your mind, especially with the Knight of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. Now, as we move into Sagittarius season next week with Mercury there, Mars is also moving into Sagittarius. And Mars is finally leaving your sign, going into Sagittarius. So this is like you going after your passions. Nothing can stop you now, but a lot of money activity there as well. A lot of money, things like money could be on your mind, money and wealth this week in a big way. Because Sagittarius does rule your 2nd house of salary, of income, of finances. So, hey, there you go. But with the Knight of Wands in your future, who is Sagittarius, and there you go, you have the 4 of Pentacles. So it's crystal clear here. There's a lot of y'all moving with new jobs, new careers, looking for them, starting new passion projects, doing something with others in order to have maybe a passive income stream or monetize something, or even ideas that are moving in that direction. But a lot of it is like coming with this financial stability that you're seeking. That's really, really, really nice. Especially because, the 4 of Pentacles is ruled by Capricorn. It's a Capricorn card. And, as we know, that is in your 3rd house. So really interesting with the 3s here. And then Pluto, your ruling planet, is in Capricorn until the end of the month. All right. So it really is important for you to communicate because now you have all these like 3s popping up, which, 3 is communicate. 3 is the, communication is the 3rd house. Right. So, hey, you're good. I mean, you're really good. It's just like, don't stress about money if that is a matter for you. We'll do one more. I'll do it. I got you. And then you got the Hierophant. Hello, that's really great. It looks like some of y'all are looking forward to, interestingly, again, money. Because the Hierophant, the first first things first. Hierophant is Taurus. Okay, Taurus is a native ruler of the second house of money and salary. So look across your crosshair. It's like money, 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 money on my mind, mind on the money. I don't even know what that song. You know that song, right? But there's a sense of it bringing you this sense of like relief. This is all move. This is all in your future, by the way. So you have this very auspicious future where if you can really maximize this time to just just build this future with this new job that you may have gotten, new career. Maybe you've merged with others in terms of making more money or doing joint bank accounts. But there is a sense of just moving fast with it now, and there's all this energy toward it to build this financial, security. Okay, that will put you in this powerful position and bring all this wisdom in your life. I mean, that's what the Hierophant is at the end of the day. He is a connector, right, between the divine and our physical reality. But I really love this, especially remember what I said from the way beginning. There is that sense of like groups and organizations. He's such a big, like, he loves that. Okay. He loves structure, and he loves groups and everything that Taurus stands for. But anyway, he is standing between the two gray columns, and gray in tarot is wisdom. So this is really great. It's almost like the things that you're doing is just making you a lot more powerful, a lot more influential, a lot more connected spiritually. You're good here. Hey, you're good. Okay. This is deeply passionate. I like, especially with these 2 nights, here. But yeah, hey, that's what they do, right? The kids. Anyway, let's get to your stuff, Scorpio. If you like this reading, by the way, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Let me know what's going on. What's going on with you? It looks like you're getting a lot of money. I want to be your friend. And if you like this, did I say that? I don't even remember. It's one of those days. Oh no, I was going to say, if you are a subscriber, thanks so much for being here. Y'all are amazing. I wouldn't be here without you. So I am truly grateful. I really do appreciate it. Scorpio, come on. Don't mess with me here. All right. Look at this. You're good. You're fine. You're good. Happy birthday. You deserve all of this. You have no idea how significant this week is going to be for you. Really, 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 like, come on. This is very scorpionic, all right? You have a very scorpionic spread. Let's get started. You did get the Emperor. I mean, you are, like, when I say you are ascending, you're ascending in a very significantly powerful way. I mean, it's almost, again, like, this new cycle is, a lot of y'all may have already entered it, especially, again, with the Knight of Pentacles in your past. But there's, with the 3 of Pentacles and the heart ear spread, all right, there's that newness, right? That new beginning of something. So if you haven't already, it's coming. You're looking for it. I mean, you have the Knight of Wands in your future. So, again, you have the Emperor here. You're good. Yeah. So the Emperor is, remember, I pointed out these 2 Aries cards, right? The 3 of Wands and the 4 of Wands. Okay. Sun in Aries, exalted, and then Venus in, but then the Emperor, who is Aries. So it's almost like this is all you want right now, to be sitting in this throne, and in terms of your everyday life, in terms of is everything just smoothing out, going your way, you having this really high level of authority, not only within your world but with yourself as well. Like, this is mastery of self, is the Emperor. All right, so when I say ascension, that is in every single way, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Like, you're looking at your entire spread here, but with just the Emperor alone, it's like, stay empowered. Okay, you're you're really good, because there is so much wisdom that comes with the Emperor as well. It's remember I talked about gray, right? And you can see his throne, but he has that long white beard that also indicates wisdom. But all that passion with his red cloak, and he's even this is someone who would like take like a bullet for someone, right? That you can see he's secretly with the armor underneath his robe. So it's not just him being like this authority, it's him being the authority of a society as well. So again, another card where it has this connotation to kind of like being this influential person for other people. And then hello, you got the Eight of Wands. Who are you? This is really amazing, because this is how crazy your reading is. Okay, so do you want to see this? Oh gosh, can you even see it? Let me look at the camera. Okay, I'm gonna pull the cards up. Now this is all in your cross here. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, Pentacles, money. Three of Pentacles, Pentacles, money. Knight of Wands, Sagittarius, your second house of money. Four of Pentacles, money. The Hierophant, Taurus, the ruler of the second house of money. Mercury in Sagittarius, your second house of money. Whew. This is a big money spread. It's like money's going to be on your mind this week. Big time, big time. I mean, you saw that. Okay? You saw that. Especially as we move into Sagittarius season. It's a big thing. And with the fact that Mercury, the planet of communication, the planet of like thinking and logic and whatnot, what's going on up here is already in Sagittarius this week. You just got the card of Mercury and Sagittarius in your external factor. So there is a sense of things are just going to move really fast for you now. I mean, you have the Knight of Wands in your future and the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands, like, not only will they move fast for you, but look at the wands completely aligned. I mean, this is like everything. When I say everything is starting to align for you, you're really good, Scorpio. The other thing is, and the wands are, they're so invigorating. They're so lively. They're just it's your ideas, creativity, intuition. It's everything. It's like your passions, right? But a lot of work related matters like enterprise and job. That's related with wands as well. So it's yeah, you're good. It's like nothing's going to stop you now, but there is going to be a sense of, with the Four of Pentacles here, just plan it, like financially, especially with all these new things that are happening in your life. Hello, you got the Empress too. Who are you? Whoa, I just flipped up all the cards. So you got the Empress, and this, where the Empress falls in your spread, it really is just saying at this point, that's all you want now, is to live life with like full of like passion and pleasure and not having anything to worry about. The Empress is ruled by Venus, by the way, which is very, Venus is a planet of love and money. And romance and creativity, but this and there's a lot of like sensuality and like sexuality that comes up with the Empress, but so that could be like a really big matter for you, especially with Saturn having gone direct on the 4th, November 4th. Okay. And I know I didn't talk about that too much. You know what? Let me tell you now. Saturn in Pisces, your 5th house. Okay. This is such a big thing for you. Yeah, sure. Neptune is there too. Remember, Neptune is there too. But Saturn, this is going to be very significant for you. Saturn going direct, because if you think about Saturn, it moved into Pisces in the beginning of this year. But it was only in Pisces for like a hot second before it went to retrograde for basically the entire year. And so Saturn just waking up now, just waking up and about to get going. And you're going to appreciate it and you're going to like it, okay? Because it's like, now there's all these changes happening in my life. Now it's time to take on those responsibilities, time to get serious about love matters. things that are, bring me pleasure, that bring me joy, and family and children, and again, recreation, pickleball, whatever. If you're into it, you might get really serious about it now. But even like, yeah, and sure, I'm not gonna lie, sex is a big thing here. That could be something that is, you are Scorpios. You're scorpionic. We'll leave it at that. But the Empress has, again, that sexual energy that's here. And then the fifth house is, there's sex in the fifth house. So, and procreation's a thing. And the Empress is pregnant. So anyway, we'll move on. Your final outcome. Scorpio. I You're good. It's almost like everything that you want is going to go your way if you think about well, again, I don't even see much of it, but just in case, if there are any legal matters that are happening this week, well, I guess we do have that full moon in Gemini at the end of the month, and that is going to be in your 8th house, and you do rule the 8th house. Anyway, if there are any legal matters, I mean, they could be sorted. You're on your way to that, but it's like, the cliche is justice will be served, and it seems like that's what's happening. It's if you've been in a place where you've been thinking, am I doing the right thing this week, you will know. And again, there is a sense of just eliminating something from your life that it's like done with it. I'm really thinking about my karma now. Karma is a big thing here, but it's this powerful trio that you've gotten here. A lot of well, I would even say, is it quattro? Is it trio? What comes after trio? Duo, trio, quattro? Quattro. I mean, Justice, the Hierophant, the Emperor, and the Empress. You see, you got the pair here. I mean, what I say, this is a big week for you, Scorpio. It's a big week for you. Gosh. So, yeah. Yeah, there's just this big old sense of like everything is going to be really nice for you. You, by the way, the Empress is 3 too, so there's another 3 for you. That's 4 3. I mean, like, again, you want this new thing. There's this new thing that's happening in your life. You're loving it. It's feeling really good. For a lot of y'all, it's happening soon, especially with this new moon in Scorpio. Okay, and so there's your clarifier. You're good. You got the Queen of Wands, who, by the way, Aries, another Aries card. And, she is like the entrepreneur of the queens. So a lot of work related stuff. A lot of y'all are probably feeling it already. A lot of y'all are really busy with work, especially with like projects, even in the process of work, like hiring people or maybe applying for jobs. There's just a lot of career matters happening. But at the end of the day, remember, the ones are just like your passions. She is a very charming queen. She is, people love her. They gravitate toward her. And so she is, it's almost like anything that she wants, she can have. She'll get it. She can attract anything that she wants. All right. You do see that she does have the sunflower in her hand, and that sunflower has the power to, it is, it's basically the sun. It has all the powers of the sun. And you even see the sunflowers in her throne too, right behind her, which appear in the actual sun card. And the fact that, the sun is in your sign right now, it's a good thing, really good thing. But at the end of the day, it's your passions. It's like you are getting everything you want, karmically. Justice with the Queen of Swords, Hierophant in your future. You have the Emperor. I mean, like, you're getting everything you want. This is But there's, again, the real message here is what I said from the very beginning. You're going through with this not only new moon in your sign, but also this Kazemi that's happening in your sign, Scorpio. It's like new you. There's this new thing happening for you. That is the biggest message, especially with, all this newness here, all this new energy that's happening, in it to win it energy. But and also don't forget all that money stuff that's here. I just can't believe this happened. This is just it's rare, because it's all, I mean, again, like Pentacles, money, Three of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, money, money. Knight of Wands, Sagittarius, which is your second house of money. More Pentacles, Sagittarius card, Mercury and Sagittarius, money. And then the Hierophant, who is Taurus, who is the native ruler of the second house of money. This is really crazy. So again, money could also be on your mind, and it could be a big thing for you. And there could be something new that's coming through with money that you're manifesting and just getting, super Scorpionic about. All right. Did we decide? Are we keeping that? Are we keeping Scorpionic? I don't know. I don't know if, you said that to your, fellow Scorpio friends, like, stop being so Scorpionic. I don't know. You tell me. I mean, that's your thing. Anyway, Scorpio, I mean, like, what can I say? This is this is huge. This is absolutely huge. This is real. I mean, like, your entire stuff was just all the, major arcanas, and court cards, and the Eight of Wands. But that's still really great. You're good. You're good. I mean, you're good. There's really nothing here. It's just like with the Six of Cups. By the way, interestingly enough, the Six of Cups is Sun in Scorpio. I mean, like, I'm not even joking. Like, this is like the synchron. Like, come on, this is crazy. It's almost like it's like this just does not happen. But yeah, with this being Sun in Scorpio, let that sun, like, I want you to shine this week. Okay, don't be like hard on yourself, and don't be too like, right? Just let people in when let people in. Open up your heart. You're just enjoy life. Okay, enjoy life, because you may be working really, really hard right now, but it's all worth it. Just don't close yourself off. And that's really the only big message here. That is just like red flag. Just be like, but you're good. You're good. Scorpio, I know I'm going, oh my gosh. Okay. Scorpio, thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it'd be great if you subscribe, leave comments. Next week, we officially move into Sagittarius season. So again, you're going to see a lot of money activity, okay? Moving into December, all right? So that is going to be a thing for you. Second house is also self-worth and self-value. So that is also with all the Sagittarius energy that came up. There could be a lot of that, but it is kind of like they're all interlinked. It's like the more that, things are successful for you, it raises your confidence and your comfort levels and whatnot. But you got the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Justice card, the Empress. Like, you're going to be fine, okay? Believe in yourself, Scorpio. You're amazing. I will see you next week. Okay, bye-bye.